In this podcast episode, Tony Robbins discusses the importance of having a moonshot mindset and taking massive action to achieve your goals. He emphasizes that it's not about the goal itself, but about who you become in the process. Robbins starts by sharing a personal story from his childhood about a time when his family didn't have enough food. This experience inspired him to start feeding families in need, and he has since fed millions of people through his philanthropic efforts. He explains that his motivation comes from a deep sense of gratitude for the help his family received when they were struggling. The conversation then shifts to the issue of food insecurity on a global scale. Robbins highlights the staggering number of people who suffer from food insecurity, especially due to recent events like the COVID-19 pandemic and conflicts in certain regions. He believes that it is everyone's responsibility to address this issue and proposes a moonshot challenge to provide 100 billion meals to those in need. Robbins emphasizes the importance of starting with a clear vision and a strong why. He advises against getting caught up in the how, as it can lead to uncertainty and inaction. Instead, he suggests focusing on what needs to be done and why it is important. By having a clear purpose and a strong belief in the outcome, one can overcome obstacles and inspire others to join the cause. The conversation then touches on the concept of the success cycle, which involves tapping into one's potential, taking massive action, and achieving positive results. Robbins explains that when people lack certainty and belief in their actions, they tend to take little action and achieve poor results. On the other hand, when they have certainty and belief, they tap into their full potential and achieve great results. He encourages listeners to break the cycle of uncertainty and take massive action to create positive momentum. Robbins also discusses his involvement in other moonshot projects, such as the X Prize for finding sustainable and affordable sources of protein to feed the world. He shares his belief that moonshots require a team effort and that individuals alone cannot achieve such ambitious goals. He emphasizes the importance of collaboration and inspiring others to join the mission. The conversation continues with Robbins expressing his gratitude for the opportunity to make a difference in the world and his commitment to continue taking on moonshot projects. He encourages listeners to embrace their own moonshots and make a positive impact in their own lives and the lives of others. The conversation continues with Robbins explaining the concept of moonshots, which are ambitious goals that seem impossible to achieve at first. He emphasizes the importance of changing our mindset and developing a sense of certainty in order to overcome obstacles and achieve these goals. Robbins suggests that by vividly imagining and experiencing the desired outcome in our minds, we can create the certainty needed to take action and make our moonshots a reality. To illustrate this point, Robbins leads the audience in a visualization exercise. He asks them to imagine raising their finger and turning clockwise, gradually increasing the number of rotations with each repetition. After the exercise, he asks the audience to physically perform the action and notes that many of them were able to turn further than they initially thought possible. This demonstrates the power of visualization and the impact it can have on our beliefs and abilities. Robbins then shares examples of his own moonshots, such as sponsoring the college education of underprivileged children and providing meals to those in need. He explains that these goals were initially daunting, but by developing a clear vision and aligning himself with the right people, he was able to achieve them. Robbins emphasizes the importance of finding a passion that goes beyond oneself and aligning with a larger purpose that can inspire and motivate others. The conversation then shifts to the topic of education, and Robbins discusses the importance of innovation in this field. He mentions his involvement in projects aimed at providing fresh water to communities and planting trees to combat deforestation. Robbins believes that education should be accessible to all and that technology can play a crucial role in democratizing education and providing equal opportunities to children from all backgrounds. Peter and Robbins also discuss the potential impact of artificial intelligence, AI, and automation on the job market. They acknowledge that these advancements may lead to job displacement in the short term, but they also believe that new opportunities will arise as a result. Robbins suggests that it is crucial to prepare individuals for these changes and provide them with the necessary skills and education to adapt to the evolving job market. The conversation continues with a discussion on the importance of aligning individuals and societies with a clear vision and purpose. Robbins highlights the need for leaders to inspire and unite people around a common goal, as seen in countries like Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. He also emphasizes the importance of emotional and psychological development to keep up with the rapid pace of technological advancements. Robbins then discusses a study conducted by Stanford University on the effectiveness of his programs in treating depression. The study found that after participating in Robbins' programs, 100% of the participants had no symptoms of depression. The study also showed a 72% reduction in negative emotions and a 51% improvement in positive emotions a year later. Robbins attributes these results to the biochemical changes that occur during his programs, including an increase in testosterone and a decrease in cortisol. Moving on to the topic of energy, Robbins mentions that he is working on a moonshot project in the Middle East that involves a technology capable of subtracting carbon from hydrocarbons before they are burned. This technology can also produce pure green hydrogen and sequester carbon in graphite, which is a core ingredient for various applications. The project aims to make green energy more accessible and affordable. Robbins also discusses the challenges in the healthcare system, particularly in the United States, where the focus is more on disease care rather than healthcare. He highlights the need for a revolution in the healthcare system and mentions the work he is doing with Fountain Life to provide high-quality diagnostics and therapeutics to people. He also mentions the importance of mental health and the need for better treatments for depression. Throughout the podcast, Robbins emphasizes the power of the human mind and the ability to overcome challenges. He criticizes the media for focusing on negative news and creating fear and anxiety among people. He encourages individuals to take control of their own minds and focus on creating a compelling future for themselves. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.